Jets.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. First play and a first throw for Rodgers.
And incomplete to open things up.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Rodgers going to throw. Now he's forced out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the one.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and goal from the 1. Andy Isabella, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
This one caught by Isabella. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Motion man is Schwartz.
Hey, check that, street. Trap 60.
And Stroud now to throw.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Back to 50. 18 Rattler.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Motion man is Schwartz. Stroud now on 4th down.
Buying time to his left.
And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now it's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn. Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Check, hurt, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Here's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay,
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Going for it with Pierce.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Jets, nothing.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away.
Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now here is another interception. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And the Texans scoop it. And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number two, maybe they actually have the lead.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Come on.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Still going inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a jet touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw completed to Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go.
Another carry for Pierce. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Pierce now up the middle.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Stroud.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
88.
Rodgers now to throw.
Slant pass complete, Dalvin Cook.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Rodgers.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw, it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
That is caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin as time expires in the first half. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
First down, Houston.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
19 Tiger. Go.
Stroud off the play fake. That ball complete to Isabella. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not they'll go back to it. He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Texans first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Delson in motion.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a 1st down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Now Rodgers looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is
is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're starting to challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Stroud sets up the play action. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Rodgers. And now here's another interception. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming out. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Jets are right back in this football game. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now it's Rodgers. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A big play looming on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. To throw is Stroud. That is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So he was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit?
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Allen Lazard, 51 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a fight to catch.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Let's go now.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hurt. Mustang 19. Warriors 17. 79 Broncos. Panther 11.
Stroud to throw it. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
60 Bison. Check match. Take match. 18. Right in. Trap 60.
Now Stroud. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans are going the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Rig. 18-11. 18 Radley. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Here's Stroud.
It got his man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Rig alert. Rig alert. No street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Stroud.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Street. 19 Lions.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this run.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on 1 run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Check match. Mustang 19. Go check. Warrior 70. Ready.
Stroud back to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. We've seen some long field goals to win games, and they've got to give their kicker a chance here. Kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. And he will have a Jets first down.